windy Monday across especially central Kentucky. That's the area that we had gusts between 50 and 60 miles per hour during the early and middle part of the afternoon. Once that sunshine came out behind those gusty showers that moved through Lexington around the noon hour, that really mixed the air up and got those winds going. Active and mild weather. That weather pattern is going to stick around as we begin March, even though we get a break tomorrow. Another wind and rain event possible to end the week. Good news, cooler, drier air for the upcoming weekend. Max AC radar, not a whole lot going on. Got a couple of stronger cells right along the Kentucky-Virginia border here. One about to move out of Lawrence County into western West Virginia. That goes until the top of the hour. It's really the only warnings we've had here in the area. The bulk of the problematic severe weather has been off to our north. As that low spins, of course, the dynamics much more favorable for rotating supercell thunderstorms, and as a result, a number of tornado warnings, especially between Dayton and Columbus in Ohio earlier today. The high wind warning dropped early, which is good news. Wind advisory until 7 o'clock here in the Bluegrass, until 10 p.m. for the eastern mountains. You can still see the camera shaking around a bit with our Bluegrass Pace Care Skyview HD camera network. West to southwest winds sustained anywhere between 20-25, occasionally up to 30 with higher gusts, but that has helped push afternoon highs into the low 70s in most locations, upper 60s from Jackson down to Hazard. And you see wind gusts top of the hour about 45 minutes ago, 52 mile per hour gusts here in Lexington. You see the highest core of winds, high wind gusts right here in the Bluegrass. There's your low spinning across the Great Lakes. Again, with that warm front arc through central and southeastern Ohio, that's usually the favorite area with this kind of a setup for any type of rotating thunderstorm. So they've had to deal with that. We've managed to avoid it. Now the front on our doorstep, it will sweep through over the next couple of hours. Not a big change in air mass behind it. In fact, you'll barely notice it. If anything, we'll see a few scattered clouds during the overnight, starting out upper 40s to 50-ish. And then tomorrow, the clouds will eventually scour out into the early part of the afternoon. We'll make a run back toward the 60-degree mark. So pretty good finish to February, but then things get active. It will come in waves. Wednesday, not bad because a warm front arcs through during the early morning hours, and look where we are during the afternoon. How about mid-70s? That would set a record, but as this cold front drops in, we'll see a little wave of energy along it. So southern Kentucky has a pretty good shot into early Thursday of seeing some decent rainfall. Then we catch a break. Notice dry for a lot of Thursday, but then the issue is the system that will impact us Thursday night and into Friday, an area of low pressure that's going to truck right up through the heart of the Ohio Valley yet again. So it will be a similar scenario this go around. I think more widespread rain, thunderstorms, and strong winds once again, 40 to 50 mile per hour plus gusts. As that system exits the area, may see a flake or two with some colder air early on Saturday morning. But after that, it is going to dry out for the weekend. Very much needed. Now, the forecast rain for the entire week, you got the system Wednesday night, Thursday, and then Thursday night into Friday. And you see some fairly healthy rainfall totals here, so we'll have to watch for potential flooding issues, especially with some of those major rivers still running a little bit on the high side after the event maybe a week or so ago. So that could cause some problems. Mostly cloudy, breezy, winds back down somewhat, but still a little gusty at times. 48 for the overnight low, 60 tomorrow. Pretty good way to finish out February in the extended forecast here. Again, March 1st, how about 75? The record for that day, 73, set back in 1976. We should best that. We do get a break on Thursday. I think that's more so late afternoon, evening, overnight. There's your wet and windy Friday and much needed few dry days as we head into the upcoming weekend.